lights glow in the zone. Got that daub on deck, Twitch feedback thrown. Got a new track? Let me hear what you made. From bedroom beats to the edge of the blade. Twitch fam vibing, we're rating your fire. Drop that whip on Discord, take it higher and higher. Kick too soft, I'll say it straight, but if it slaps, bro, that's fate. Boy, drop the link in Discord, let me hear that sound. We're breaking it down with the Twitch crowd around. Hot or not, let the sense decide. It's a feedback ride on the music tide. Drop the link, let the waveform speak. In this digital dojo, we tweak till it's peak. Pace, baseline wobble or a chord progression. We'll sculpt that vibe, sonic obsession. EQ comp, I'm bringing the goods. Pro tips flowing like deep force woods. Got an 808, let's make it thump. If it needs more glue, we'll boost that bump. From techno to trance, glitch, hop to grime. All styles welcome, it's judgment time. Loop that magic, bring your soul. From MIDI dreams to audio gold. Mistakes, nah, that's how we grow. On this Twitch stream, you steal the show. Or drop the link, unleash your flame. Your track's up next in the feedback game. Glow up fast with a crew this tight. We tweak by ear and jam all night. Drop the link, don't be shy. Your mix just might make the chat go sky high. Baseline wobble or a chord progression. We'll sculpt that vibe, sonic obsession. EQ comp, I'm bringing the goods. Pro tips flowing like deep force woods. Got an 808, let's make it thump. If it needs more glue, we'll boost that bump. From techno to trance, glitch, hop to grime. All styles welcome, it's judgment time. Bring your soul. From MIDI dreams to audio gold. Mistakes, nah, that's how we grow. On this Twitch stream, you steal the show. Loop that magic, bring your soul. From MIDI dreams to audio gold. Mistakes, nah, that's how we grow. On this Twitch stream, you steal the show.
Check. Can you hear me? I think you can. Yeah, welcome to the chat, man. Nice to see you. Yeah, I think I remember you from one of the Amber show. Yeah, man, how you been? What's up? Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, actually, while we're waiting for other people to show up, hopefully we'll get some tracks to review tonight. I was actually hoping maybe to. I think that was the only time I've seen her spin, so I had to check it out. Bro, that was actually insane. How do I do a shout out, by the way? Shout out. Hold on, how do I do that? Nah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that was off the hook, man. I remember that show was so special. She definitely brought in some heat with those tracks. It was just unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe my ears, you know. It was great. She should definitely do more, you know. More of these psytrance is getting popular again, I heard, you know, and hopefully that's true. Okay, let's do this then. Okay, use shots out like this. I hope that works. Hold on. Yeah. Like I said, man, psychedelic is nice. The only problem is that mm, there's well, actually there is no problem, you know. The problem is that there's not enough people who's doing it correctly, you know. And I think that's the trick, man. It takes a long time to learn how to do every step of the way in a correct manner, like, you know, how to process your, you know, kick and bass, whatnot. You know, the thing is, I'm encouraging more. Yeah, the thing is, like, with me, it's weird. I get like, I'm almost getting to the point where I'm about to finish a track, and then this new plugin comes out that I have to try, and, you know, by the time I'm, you know, ending up employing it into my track, another plugin comes out, and it's just, it never ends, you know. And you just want to try these new plugins. Right now Sooth 3 came out, this new mid-range plugin just came out, and this Sum L, the limiter, man, this smart limiter. So, oh, for real, eh? Well, yo, honestly, man, yeah, that's cool. How do you like it, by the way? Which did you acquire yourself some decks, or are you like how do you practice your DJing? And what's your favorite style, by the way? You into hard trance, hard dance, hard house? What's your favorite genre? Okay, okay. That's cool to know. It's good to know. You know, it's cool to know, you know, people who worked in the industry. So it's definitely gonna be a pleasure um to experience that, you know, with you as you talk about it, I'm sure. Um, so yeah. Was it yeah, I'm just we're going to do, normally I would review, but let's see who's online right now. Ooh, actually a lot of people. Just went and bought a little FLX based on reviews and advice videos. It seemed to be a thing to go. By the way, how's my voice? Should I bump it up a little bit? No worries. So, dude bought some FLX4. I have no idea what it is. Seems like sort of a video and advice videos. It seemed to be the thing to go with to avoid spending a ton, but allowed me a good starting base to find out I liked that I was good at. Okay, Flex. Let me look it up what that is actually. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. Pioneer. Six. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Nice. Looks like it's got everything you need. Got a bunch of hot cues, play, pause, cue. Tempo is, I think, a little small for my taste. The what's it called? The crossfade also seem a bit small. I don't know how's the quality on these things. How do you find the quality? I was used to driving Digicode, DigiDesign, and Soundcraft consoles. Oh man, yeah, those must be a pain in the ass, yo. Tempo control is rough. Crossfader is way too short to be useful. Yeah. Like I normally don't even use a crossfade, eh? Like it's a lot, I guess, more convenient to use the volume because you can just like bump it in and push it up instead of just doing this. I think crossfade is like more for scratching, but yeah, it's good to have both. But yeah, I think it's a lot more convenient for just to control the volume. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it's a great little thing. You know what does this connect? Yeah, it connects to a computer. Yeah, for sure. It connects. Nice. hmm Master was that temple. Oh, okay. Lead. Where's all the effects though? I don't see any. Oh wait, because effects are inside the computer. Right. I see. So it's like a MIDI controller essentially. That's cool, man. That's cool. It's perfect to practice on. That's all you need really these days. Is one of these things, and you're good to go. 45 millimeter. Yeah, I guess that's not quite a lot. Quite short actually, but it works, right? Um, yeah, it took me. Hold on, what are you saying? It took me a while to work out how to bypass the crossfaders. Just I see. The only trial. Yeah, there's a master sound effects as well. Insert-based effects that trigger via pads. Okay, I'm used to 100 milliliters. Yeah. I have like a bunch of old city turntables with and yeah, they run on USB sticks and just CDs and yeah, I have one of those. Anyways, man, why don't I maybe open up some Bitwig or something, produce a little bit, maybe develop like a kick and bass or something. Let's turn this thing off. Let's see. Okay. Let's open Bitwig. A buddy of mine who runs a Canadian Psy label was on earlier doing the same. Where are you based? I'm in Toronto, bro. I'm in Toronto. What's the name of your label that your buddy does? I'll look it up. Ooh, that's small. Yikes. Gonna have to make it larger, yo. I'll make it larger. Display profile. Oh, increase GUI. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, that's way better. Now I can see something. Hold on, what are you saying? Oh, then you might know each other. Cosmic frequencies, bro. No, actually, cosmic frequencies. You know what? No, I don't know him actually. No. Tell him I release stuff under YSE, which is Yellow Sunshine Explosion. That's with they're under Iono basically. Yeah, bro, send it through Discord. Here's the link. Um Bro, that's insane, man. Tell him to find me. I'll talk to him. Maybe we'll talk. Maybe we'll meet up or something. I would love to find out who this guy is. But yeah, it's how let's see. You just like look it up actually. Hold on, let me look him up. Cosmic frequencies. I'm pretty sure I've heard of cosmic frequencies actually. Cosmic frequencies. Let's see. Okay. Cosmic frequencies. You know what's funny, man? You know what's funny? I might have actually bought a Axis Virus C off of this guy a long time ago. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. Probably not. But could have been him. Holy cow, man! This guy's got like quite a discography. Look at all these tracks are released. My God, man, he's active, yo. He's probably judging by the artwork and stuff. He's probably into like a quicker, maybe dark Psy Forest type of thing. What do you think? But yeah, man, that's Cosmic Frequency Hypnovira based out of Northern Ontario. That's insane, man. That's insane. I'm gonna actually, yo, I'm gonna follow him, man. Thanks for the link, yo. See, I knew something good would come out of talking to you, man. I knew it, man. I knew it. I'm like, this guy's gonna be helpful, and you are. So I'm definitely gonna follow this guy. Oh wait, I'm already following him, eh? Hang on a second. I'm already following him. How is that possible? Canada. Canada. Okay, I'm gonna follow him on Instagram too. And and on Facebook as well. Okay. Who's this guy? Mombiulman. Huh. Is he Jewish? Probably. Anyways. Cool. Thanks for the tip, man. Thanks for the tip. I appreciate that. All right. So we got a work in progress here. EDM energy. Now, fellas, I have something's going on with my throat today. I'm just gonna go grab some water real quickly, okay? And then I'll be back and we're just gonna listen to this first track, okay? So don't you go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere, and let's get this thing started, man. Let's get this show started tonight. All right, fellas. Let's hear this first track. All right, cue music.
excitement that I welcome you to this grand occasion. Tonight's program is more than entertainment. It's a chance to enjoy, to marvel, and to take part in something special. So without delay, let's get started.
Damn, did you guys hear that? Holy. What? Yo, that was nice, I gotta say. Hold on. Let's hear that again.
That I welcome you to this grand occasion. Tonight's program is more than entertainment. It's a chance to enjoy, to marvel, and to take part in something special. So without delay, let's get started. Ooh. Okay. Wow. What'd you guys think of it, eh? To be honest, man, this track, it was, hold on, what does the chat say, first of all? What does the chat say? Yo, Bill Possession, what's up, bro? What's up? Music or work before hearing my track, which is a cover. My music? Would you mind showing me your music or work before hearing my track, which is a cover? Who's my music? I would love to demonstrate my music, bro. You want to hear my music? Is that it? Okay, so with regards to this track, though, right? With regards to this track,
I thought that it was nice. I really liked the vocals and how they all, fit together, the style, the genre. It kind of, it made me feel like you're telling a story, and it has a plot. Um, and I especially like the well, right now my subwoofer is on the repair, right? I got guy named a guy named shit, I forgot his name. But anyways, he's fixing my subwoofer, so I can't really feel the low end, but I can see what's going on in the low end, and I really like. Now, tell me this, and tell me if I'm wrong. Is it true that you like did a whole lot of side chain, like your kick and bass, and paid particular attention how the bass hits without sort of overloading the low end? In other words, you were particularly um, particularly uh, say this. You were paying special attention to the low end. Is that so? Because it looks it looks like the how do I say this? It's like as if the bass is kicking, but then it's just being cut off, like gated right away in order to control it better. That's what it looks like from the spectrum. I haven't heard the low end, like I said, because I don't have a sub right now. But it feels like you did a great work on the low end based from what I've seen on the spectrum. That's what I wanted to say. Let's see. Full for emphasis, but if I don't hit it without the subskips working on it. I use the pick controller with some transients and sidechain the sub vocals and main bass. Okay, interesting. Hell, if it didn't hit the 85 dB in mono, keep working on it. I feel like the kick could be even harder for my genre, but that's just opinion. Awesome track. Yeah, I liked it, guys. I liked it. And like I said, I thought, again, I'm gonna have to hear it with the sub present because sub makes all the difference. But from what I've seen, it looks nice. It looks nice. It looks, controlled, and it's a nice track, man. I really enjoyed listening to it. And I think you should, keep doing what you're doing because you're really good at it. So thank you for sending that first track. I really enjoyed it, and let's then go ahead and move on to the next one, shall we? So we're gonna give this one a fire, man, because it was fire, 100%. And the picture is really lovely too. All right, Blom, man, Blom, you're next. Let's see what you got for me. We'll give also a follow. That's okay. Man, I gotta find a way how to bring this a chat. Okay, here we go. So I can read it right away. You could get away with shortening the release time on the compression with side chaining. I appreciate it, bro. No problem, man. Damien, no problem. Thank you. Not mastered? Bro, I can master it for you. Just let me know, man. Let me know if you want to get it mastered. I'll do it for you. No problem, man. No problem. First track, free of charge, all right? If you like my work, hit me up, man. Hit me up. Okay, this one's called Echoes. 8 days ago. Let's hear what this one is about. Cue music. Be aware that mastering won't gain you any perceived level. That's not that's not entirely true. I would disagree with that. It depends who masters it and what kind of song they mastered. But if the track is allowing to get some juice out of it, then yeah, man, there's some trickery could be done, man. Easily could be done. You know, what's a good limiter? I've used recently. I've used Ozone 12 limiter, man, and it's great on I think it's IRC4 modern mode. That specific mode, man, you could really bump up your stuff with that one, and it's pretty transparent too. And right now I'm gonna be testing this new Sum L plugin that Tone Projects came out with, man. It looks and sounds promising, and it's just there's just so much going on it. I don't fully quite get how to use it. You know, there's just so many controls. But once I get a hang of it, I'm sure it's going to be useful in my arsenal. So yeah, you're right in terms of mastering and perceived level. Partially, I would say it could. You know, depends who does it, right? Depends. I'm looking for a master. Sounds cool. I'll follow you. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Give me a follow. You're already working a very tight working dynamic. I don't agree with that one. I see what you mean. All right, let's play this one. Echoes, Blom Beats.
Chasing the echoes, fading light. Echoes in my mind, calling me from deep inside. Can't escape, I don't wanna try. Echoes in my mind, calling me from deep inside. Can't escape, I don't wanna try. In the dark, I hear your name. Every sound
All right, man. Yo, that was very, very good, man. Very, very good. I really like the vocal. It actually kind of reminded me of another track. You guys all know this track. It's Lights by Ellie Goulding. I don't know why it reminded me, but it's just it's got that magical feeling too, I think. So anyways, vocals are amazing, man. Who sings, man? Is that you who sings? I mean, probably not, because it's unbelievable. Yo, what's up, Sanatoria, man? Long time no see. What's up, brother? Good to see you. So yeah, like I said, unbelievable, mind-blowing. Replayability is like 10 out of 10. I wanna keep playing and playing and playing. Haha, I see what you mean. It's a girl from Ukraine. What? It's a girl from Ukraine? No way, man. No way. That's just, like I said, mind-blowing. Really, really dig it. There's just something magical and special about this track. Magical and special, man. Really nice track. Just want to play it all over and all over again, you know? Need 12 hours of this on YouTube. Straight up, man. Straight up. Yeah, wow. Yeah, a lot of talent, man. A lot of talent out there. So yeah, man. My review for this is very, very nice. Very nice. Very very well mixed too, you know. It's good mixing. I would say good good marriage of a mixing and you know, or engineer and vocalist, you know, where one records the other and so forth. So really nice, really nice. Really, really nice. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. So yeah, instant fan, man. I followed you and fire. Fire. All right, we got Harley Ramsker Wonderwall cover. On YouTube. Huh? Oh shit. Am I muted? No, I don't think I'm muted. Really? Huh? Oh, thanks for the follow, yo. Thanks, guys. Anyways, so up next we got this one, man. Submitted, yo. Do it up, man. Do it up. How do I send it? Send it through Discord, my man. Send it through Discord. Here's a Discord link. Just go in there and send it, yo. All right, let's play this one.
'Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Bobby, the word is on the street, all the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had it out. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights to lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you You're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wanting wall. Today was gonna be the day, but we'll never fall back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Said maybe you gotta be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wanting wall. Said maybe you gotta be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wanting wall. I said maybe you gotta be the one that saves me. You gotta be the one that saves me. You gotta be the one that saves me. Champagne supernova. Right.
All right. So let me ask you, how does it work? So it's like he's saying a song that, like, you know, we all know this song, obviously, right? So he just sang like the other people, you know, someone else's song. Is that it? Just want to understand this. How did this? Okay, here we go. I played an Aussie set. Yeah. I mean, you know, there's not much I can say on you know, recording. Recording clearly needs to be better. I understand it's a live performance. I like the singing. He was, you know, he was on note. He was on time. So yeah, I mean, it's a great track. But you know, like I said, we all know this track, right? Like we're all familiar with the original track. So, but you know, great job, man. Great singing, like I said. So what are you guys are up to tonight, man? Is there anything playing tonight, like UFC or anything boxing? Yo, Aiden, howdy. What's up, player, man? How you doing, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? YouTube, what is up, man? What's good, man? What's good? How you been, Aiden? Anyone named Aiden is a good fella. Oh. All right, so let's take a look what else we've got. Unusual join activity detected. Whoa. Unusual join activity detected. Review the alert. Yikes. All right. That's because we're busy tonight. All right, next one. So this one I like. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. So, what do we have here? What they want? Oh, yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Welcome to the stream. We're just you submit, well, you if you're on TV, then you can just you can send me a link here through chat. I'll pick it up, man. That's it, man. I can pick it up through here. So this is Envy Deeds and What They Want featuring Nick KO. Cue music.
When it get darker, it's me and the black cat. Walk through the floor with a lost smile. Came from the Twitch, I ain't never going back. Green in the jar and it smell like a pack. Stacking the bread and the cheese in the sack. I keep that motherfucking Glock in a drum. Tryna start beefing, I push the boy back. Can't get these bum ass niggas what they want. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack. Hold that lemon, I'm sipping again. She said I've been moving different again. I like smoking dope for the ambience. I need me some help, need an ambulance. My bones is so cold to the skeleton dance. I walk through the night like the skeleton man. The bread, the cheese, the deli, the green, the leaves, the veggies. Keep me a piece and it stay in the bag. I get that motherfucking Glock in the trunk. Talking that shit ain't gonna never be bad. Can't get these bum ass niggas what they want. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack. They ask me how I just do it like that. Now let me sit back with this strap and recap. Shit I went through, I would never go back. My niggas with me and I know they adapt. When it get darker, it's me and the black cat. Walk through the floor with a lost smile. Came from the Twitch, I ain't never going back. Green in the jar and it smell like a pack. Stacking the bread and the cheese in the sack. I keep that motherfucking Glock in a drum. Tryna start beefing, I push the boy back. Can't get these bum ass niggas what they want. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack.
I ride my 9, you know we attached. I'm on the road, she hit me, babe. Love how she sound when I hit from the back. I ain't smoking on dope, I ain't smoking on crack. Twin like I'm like KO, man. Reading a book, I done drop my man. Kicking my feet up, I really relax. I'm in limping on mix with LAX. I'm on D&D, I ain't get so tick. Tryna find out what they want. Tryna find out what they need. Tryna see what they been on. What they want from me. I don't want your company. Can you stay away from me? What you want from me?
Looking for Wonderland, where's the black hat? Runaway goose in my backpack. Walk through the floor with a lost smile. Came from the trench, I ain't never going back. Green in the jar and it smell like a pack. Stacking the bread and the cheese in the sack. I keep them Glock in a drum. Can't get these bum ass niggas what they want. Can't get these bum ass niggas what they want.
Piece and it stay in the bag. I get that motherfucking Glock in the trunk. Talking that shit ain't gonna never be bad. Can't get these bum ass niggas what they want. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack. They ask me how I just do it like that. Now let me sit back with this strap and recap. Shit I went through, I would never go back. My niggas with me and I know they adapt. When it get darker, it's me and the black cat. Walk through the floor with a lost smile. Came from the Twitch, I ain't never going back. Green in the jar and it smell like a pack. Stacking the bread and
Swerving that deep how they ghost. Walking the function.
get that niggas what they want. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack. They ask me how I just do it like that. Now let me sit back with this strap and recap. Shit I went through, I would never go back. My niggas with me and I know they adapt. When it get darker, it's me and the black cat. Walk through the floor with a lost smile. Came from the Twitch, I ain't never going back. Green in the jar and it smell like a pack. Stacking the bread and the cheese in the sack. I keep that motherfucking Glock in a drum. Tryna start beefing, I push the boy back. Can't get these bum ass niggas what they want. Talking that shit, but I'll never.
I'm on D&D, I sound when I hit from the back. I ain't smoking on dope, I ain't smoking on crack. Twin like I'm like KO, man. Reading a book, I done drop my man. Kicking my feet up, I really relax. I'm in limping on mix with LAX. I'm on D&D, I ain't get so tick. Tryna find out what they want. Tryna find out what they need. Tryna see what they been on. What they want from me. I don't want your company. Can you stay away from me? What you want from me?
Looking for Wonderland, where's the black hat? Runaway goose in my backpack.
In the bag. I get that motherfucking Glock in the trunk. Talking that shit ain't gonna never be bad. Can't get these bum ass niggas what they want. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack. Talking that shit, but I'll never attack. They ask me how I just do it like that. Now let me sit back with this strap and recap. Shit I went through, I would never go back. My niggas with me and I know they adapt. When it get darker, it's me and the black cat. Walk through the floor with a lost smile. Came from the Twitch, I ain't never going back. Green in the jar and it smell like a pack. Stacking the bread and it get darker, it's me and the black.
All right. Nice. I like the flow. I like the trick. I like how when you slow down everything. I like that too quite a bit actually. That was nice. That was nice. Now the what's it called? The low end I thought. The low end I thought. It was really full. It was really full. The problem with a full low end like that it might, overload, the sub a little bit in the cars especially, that's when you hear that and everything rattles. I'm not necessarily suggesting that that's what's gonna happen, because although that's what usually happens, let me just take a look one more time. Let's see.
Black man niggas what they want. Talking that shit but don't never attack. Talking that shit but don't never attack. They ask me how I just do it like that. Now let me sit back with this strap and recap. Shit I went through I would never go back. My niggas with me and I know they adapt. When they get darker it's me and the black cat. Walking shit but don't never. I get that motherfucking Glock in the trunk. Talking that shit ain't gonna never be bad. Can't get these bum ass niggas what they want. Talking that shit but don't never attack. Talking that shit but don't never attack. They ask me how I just do it like that. Now let me sit back with this strap and recap. Shit I went through I would never.
Smoking on dope, I ain't smoking on crack.
Ain't gonna never be bad. Fucking Glock in the trunk. Talking that shit ain't gonna never be bad. Can't get these bum ass niggas what they want. Talking that shit but don't never attack. Talking that shit but don't never attack. They ask me how.
Okay, it seems that the massive low end does not quite match to the rest of the track. Like when everything else is playing, it's fine, but when this massive low end hits, it kind of masks everything else. So it's maybe it's because it's a little bit too loud. Maybe you try to bring it down by a dB or two, or sidechain it to the rest of the mids and highs, because like I think someone mentioned that there's might be a conflict. I mean, it's not super critical, right? But it's just it would be a lot nicer if you can tame some of the things. And let me see what the chat is saying. There's some rhythmic conflict happening for me between beat and the vocal. The kick bumps the vocal into the ceiling a bit. The timing seemed better and not later parts. Okay, that's personally I like that loud bass. I really like that too. Don't get me wrong. I really like that too. Another trick I'd recommend for the bass is put a Fab MB on it and tame the low end. Tame it a little bit, and it will kind of fluctuate a little more. That would my yo Dooley, what's up, man? Long time no see, man. How you been? Welcome to the stream, bro. But don't get me wrong, man. I really like this track. I like the idea, and I really like how powerful the low end is. I really do, man. This is Oh, I'm doing well, man. I'm alive, as you can see. By the way, fellas, tomorrow is my birthday, so this is actually a birthday stream. So we'll see. We'll see how long. If I take it to midnight, then it's gonna turn into my birthday, technically. So, anyways, thanks. So yeah, great track, man. Great track. But like I said, man, I used to make the same mistake with the low end. I used to think that more bass is better. That is not for me. I think it's like 9. Let me check. I don't have clock on my Windows, so I have to check every time. Time is almost 10, 9:46. So yeah, like in 2 hours pretty much, yeah. So anyways, about the low end, fellas, about the low end. I used to beef up my low end thinking that the more bass I add, the better. The truth is actually the opposite. It's not the bass, it's lack of it that's gonna make the track sound really loud and really, really tight on very like big systems, very nice systems. And I tell you why. When you overload your bass bass or kick with like really low end, I'm talking about like 30-40 hertz, the kick should always sit between 50 and 60 hertz, and the bass should always sit above that. Okay, if you have anything below the kick, it's gonna sound muddy. Okay, so what happens is your kick and bass, they should sound, you should be able to hear them on a small device like a phone. Okay, but the phone will not reproduce this like 20 and 30 hertz. Okay, those are going to be for large systems that have subwoofers, and believe me when I tell you, they can easily, the mastering engineers can easily bring up those frequencies, and they're going to sound really nice. So when you mix, do not worry about putting that additional 20 to 30. Okay, it can actually ruin the mix. Okay, don't worry about that. Make sure your mid-range is good, your high-end is good, your like 50 60 is good, but don't worry, 20 to 40, forget about it, man. I'm not saying cut it. Okay, do not cut it, but I'm also saying don't like try to work in that area, because like, first of all, most of us can't even go that low unless you have a sub and unless you have a pair of cans. Okay, but even with the pair of cans, you will not be able to accurately judge it. Believe me, you will only hear the results when you're in big like festival stage, like, you know, scenario, and you will hear that those like 20 and 30 hertz are really, really delicate, and they only come out, they don't need to be there all the time, you see. So anyways, I'm thinking like, you know, festival level here, like big PA, and you know, someone told me that all they have is like you know, the DJ controller, right? And they have lows, mids, and highs, right? And you work with that, and that's it. That's all they have. You know, they don't have EQs like we do. So yeah, man, that's just bottom line. Try to do the best that you can and let the mastering engineer do the rest. Make it like, you know, sound really good, and hopefully it's gonna be good. Anyways, damn, did our submissions have to be EDM tracks? No, man, it can be anything. It could be anything you want. So yeah, what's the next track? Let's play the next tracks. What's this one? Let's load it up. Okay, Chakra TRE, Roxy Production Crisis. Let's hear it. Cue music.
Spacey, yeah. I play safe, yeah. Feel the bass, yeah. You're stuck in my brain, yeah. You drive me insane. How about switching lanes? Put your shit to shame. What's your strain? I'm on duct tape Cushmans when I need a change. I just need you, Roxy. Been hooked on you since the party. I love how you move your body. You're dancing like no one's watching. Anybody can be toxic. I'm low-key just about to profit. Every day is a new movie. I hope that you're not just watching. Yeah, I play safe, yeah. Feel the pain, yeah. I'm the one in pain, yeah. I play safe, yeah. Feel the pain, yeah. I'm the one in pain. Taking flights out to Spain, we gaining mileage, shit, they crazy. How it's still in my brain, I can't get her face out my way. When I pop out, it's modern day. We back in, we don't do valet. Where I pray is where I can lay, ready to go out any day. Can you show me another way? You heard me, sweet like honey, yeah. What's your target if it ain't about the money? Yeah, Viviani, you heard me, let's be honest, yeah. I'm the one that really caught about the darkness, yeah. Compare me, no one better than Pop 3-roll when we veterans. My day consists of sedatives, lately they ain't been setting it. Wake up, work, eat shit, then sleep, that shit's so repetitive. You know what you get from me, consistency, I got medals and just a party. I love how you move your body. You're dancing like no one's watching. Anybody can be toxic. I'm low-key just about to profit. Every day is a new movie. I hope that you're not just watching. Viviani, you heard me sweet like honey. Yeah. What's your target if it ain't about the money? Yeah. Viviani, you heard me, let's be honest. Yeah. I'm the one that really caught about the darkness. Yeah.
Time don't wait, so I'm moving way too quick.
All right, all right. Well, that was fire track and good atmosphere. I like how there was this, spatial thing going on, and the bass hit hard. Some notes they did distort, though. Not all of them though. Not all of them, but some notes I heard there was like a little bit of that. Again, not critical. Limiter will take care of that. Seemed like you wanted to push it like as much as possible, and I understand that. But there's how do I say this? Some you gotta push. You gotta push. Smart. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. So yeah, overall nice. Overall nice, very nice. But I wish you could maybe not push it so hard. Like the limiter at the end of the chain, because like I said, man, like one of the notes, it was just a little bit too much, and I felt like, yeah, something was um little bit like clipped a little bit too much. Not all of it, just like a little bit like somewhere, and again, it's a matter of taste. Some people love this type of harshness. I don't mind it. But like I said, one thing I learned when you clip your own music, when you create a chain for your own music, usually I found, I mean, recently I tried, like I said, I've tried Ozone 12. I think it did a great job at like sort of quick mastering your track. You could even get away at just putting a limiter and like you should be all right. But like I said, if you can, just go track by track in your project and see whatever clips. Like if something is really spiky, you could always insert a standard clipper, just clip it a little bit. Depends on the situation, but yeah, you generally speaking cannot be too careless with music. You got to be able to put some care into mixing and all. So yeah, having said all of those things, I do like the track. I like the effort. I like the mixing. It was nice, man. It was nice, and people loved it too. People loved it. So yeah, anyways, fellas, how are we all doing tonight? How's Saturday, for you? If you guys what do you usually do at this time of an hour? And where you guys from also? I'm from Toronto, Canada. What about you fellas? Where you all from? And tell me a little bit about your gear if you can. Like what are you, using to produce things like that? Making music, chilling, chilling for now. New York, cool. Australia, oh my god, you're in the bush, eh? That's funny. BandLab and Apple headphones, cool. I like Apple products, man. I say my song, cool. Aiden, cannot wait to hear your track. So yeah, we definitely like this one. So we've got Oziel coming up, Xenon, Official Sly, Shadow, Dooley, Juke J, Aiden, Billy. Oh my God, we got quite a bit of a queue. That's cool, man. That's cool. Wow. Well, fellas, it's gonna be a long night tonight. I gotta tell you that. Looks like your homeboy. Looks like your homeboy is gonna have a great birthday. Anyways, the next track is. Ooh, I have a feeling it's gonna be a good one. Probably some sort of death metal, maybe, judging by the wave. It's pretty thick. Well, let's give it a try. Cue music.
Swerving that deep how they ghost. Walking the function, I'm dripping the most. Host while I eat it, we making a toast. Swerving the coupe, yeah, I went coast to coast. Bad look by, she pulling me close. Bad look by, they doing the most. Beach. Swerving that deep how they ghost. Walking the function, I'm dripping the most. Host while I eat it, we making a toast. Swerving the coupe, yeah, I went coast to coast. Bad look by, she pulling me close. Bad look by, they doing the most. These niggas pussy don't know where to go. All up in Paris, your bitch on the low. Spin a few reps, your bitch on the flow. That nigga like, I already know. Pushing that coupe all the way out the door. I'm going sage mode, some on the toe. Pussy they lay low, done with that smoke. Bad bitch, you wake go, all on that pole. Give him my hate low, take off a skull. Up in that weight, ho, already know. Hop in the race, ho, all on the road. Swerving the clay, go, all on the road. Swerving the clay, go, that is the bro. Fucking blow, bitch. Open that shit up, bitch. Open that shit the fuck up, right? Fucking now. Scared the fuck out. Scared the fuck out. Open that shit up, bitch. Open that shit up, bitch. Open that shit up, bitch. Corn bar stitch on them denim jeans. Money machine. Corn bar stitch on them denim jeans. Money machine. Rockin' that Moncler coat, stealing that Glock you tote, booking that Dotro hope, swerving that beat by the ghost, walking the function, I'm dripping the most, host while I eat it, we making a toast, swerving the coupe, yeah, I went coast to coast, bad look by, she pulling me close, bad look by, they doing the most, rockin' Rick outside, he ain't dropping the low, got my blick outside, and the Moncler coat, that bitch ain't my bra, yeah, that bitch is a hoe, yeah, that shit so flawed, walking out of the stove, you fit AI claw, yeah, that shit is a joke, man, these niggas so fraud, so I'm fucking they hoe, yeah, I'm fucking they hoe, bitch. Yeah, I'm fucking they hoe, slay. These niggas pussy don't know where to go. All up in Paris, your bitch on the low. Spend a few reps, your bitch on the flow. Pushing the coupe all the way out the door.
All right. So idea is great. Music on its own is great too. On the technical side, I gotta say this one more time. So look, guys. So I have a spectrum here. Okay. So watch what happens.
Split a drink. Split a drink. Split a drink. Split a drink.
So you see when this part right here, I assume this one maybe 0 to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, that's correct. So this is from 0 to 10, okay? This area right here. You can all see that, right? So technically, right here, like here, you could have some red, okay? But you shouldn't have any red here at all, in my opinion, because what it does is just it distorts everything else, and it's unnecessary there, and you're not gonna be able to push your mix, okay? It's just it takes a lot of energy in the mix, and when you try to push your mix, it's just gonna distort in that area, because that's what you're hitting the limiter, okay? You're hitting the limiter with that low end, like that, you know, whatever's here, okay? So I'm not encouraging you to cut anything, okay? What you gotta do is you gotta find the right combination of kick and bass that work together, okay, but does not overload this area right here, okay? 0 to 10 or 10 to 20 especially, okay? You should have nothing on here. Like I can play you a track where you will see that it's loud, okay? It's really, really loud. You can push it really loud, and there's a lot going on here, for example, and a lot going on here, okay? But there's nothing going on here, okay? There's rarely anything going on here, rarely. And that's what I see. That's what I see in this track. So it's something that you have to work on, but it's a result, in my opinion, of either trying to bump things up where instead they should be lowered, or is just like maybe an inadequate sample selection, okay? But this is what I just like learned recently, actually, myself. I could, you know, maybe less than a year ago, actually, I used to make the same mistakes. And oh, yo, thanks for the sub, man. I really appreciate that, bro. GGG Music, man. You're my homeboy from now on. Anything I can do for you, let me know. So yeah, fellas, this is what's up. By the way, man, this I'll treat it as a birthday gift. Thanks so much, man. GGG and Music, man. What's up, man? How you been? What you got? You got some music for me or what? So yeah, this is my feedback, and I'm not tired of saying this. I'll keep saying that the low end. Yeah, it is Arnold from Predator, man. Yeah, man, for sure. Skip 100%. Let's see. Okay, fellas, we gotta skip here. What's going on? How do I play this?
I think it's time for me and you to figure out this shit on what always supposed to. I see you walking around. I'm so blinded by the others that look just like you. I just wanna feel like I belong here. I'm so ill. Tell me lies, time to heal. Tell me lies, how to feel. You and me make sense, feel it in my chest. I don't understand, grip all on my head. Can't look to my left, you say me again. You say me again, say me again. I don't know the end. 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 I don't know the end.
Yeah. So, okay, so yeah, the vibe is amazing. The vocal is amazing. Okay. The only thing is like duly noted, there's a little bit too much low end going on, which can mask everything else, you know? So, like I said, we all love low end. We all love that massive low end, but the best way to bring that low end is not by boosting it, but by preserving it so that during the mastering stage, the engineer will bring it, uh, they will bring it appropriately so that with the loudness, the low end, like I'm talking about like super low, like 20, 30, it will also bring up and you will feel it. You see what I'm saying? So something that you haven't felt will be felt later. So your job as a mixing is not to bring up levels to the insane, insane loops, but to preserve it for later processing. Okay. Again, depends on the genre though, but I really like this track, like nevertheless, the way it's produced and all. You said you're new to production and mixing. How long have you been doing it for? GGN music. I've been mixing for like 6 months. That's really, really good actually. For 6 months, man. I've been doing this for over 20 years. And I'm telling you, man, you got real talent. Folks like Dooley here, they're really's got a good year. Like Dooley's amazing, and we both agree that you got to work a little bit on your low end. And again, I'll tell you, um, the way to have a really massive low end is not to boost it. It's to it's you gotta like focus on anything that is like above 50 and 60. Okay, it's like between 50 and like let's say 400 hertz range. Okay, that is where you got most of the energy. It's also where you got the mud too. So if you learn how to tame that area, you're gonna be unstoppable, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That is like that area is very, very critical for powerful mixes, man. Powerful mixes. Let me read the chat, man. Chat is going crazy right now. Links in chat, my G. Werewolf. Okay, fellas, official locked in. Hey Dooley, would you mind helping me sometime? I get what you guys saying, but struggle to fix it myself because I totally don't know what I'm doing sometime. The trick is with the right sample selection. I found that when you have, especially, okay, let me recommend you a tool. Okay, it's actually a free tool. Go get this tool. It's called Prism. Okay, this one, Prism VST. This one right here. Okay, it's free. All right. So with this tool, this one right here, I use it. Okay, this is a free tool. So this tool will actually show you like you can load your kick and bass and it will show them as different waveforms, right? And it will show you the relationship when you both play them. So what you got to do is you got to make sure that they both like more or less align together. You know that, like, for example, if your kick looks like it's hitting, like, let's say the kick's fundamental is between 50 and 60 here, then the bass should be like around here, you know what I mean? And they generally like should be on more or less the same level, more or less, generally speaking. Okay, and with that in mind, it might sound good. It might sound good with the low end, but like I said, it's a hit and miss. You can't just how do I say this? You can't just take a kick on its own that sounds really good. Like, let's say you have a kick and it's really bass. It's like you play it and it's just like, wow, so much bass, right? So you can't have bass like that. Do you understand? Like it's either or. You something's got to give. If your bass is really, really like has a really strong low end, then something needs to be done with your kick. Like your kick will have like more click or something, like something that will accentuate it in the mix. Even though they will share the same tonal characteristics, right? Like boxiness and things like that. That's why people run their kick and bass through bus channels to give them sort of a more monolith feel, to make them sound more glued, you see. So the point is you have to pick your kick and pick your bass, and at the end of the day you have to pick them so that there isn't much processing needs to be done on them. You see what I'm saying? It's not that like you have a kick and bass and you work and work and work for them to make it work. No, man. It's more about excuse me. It's more about having like already having elements that fundamentally work together to begin with, and then you can take them to the next level. You see, but you can't make something good out of crap. Like you already have to have really good samples. So, like I said, this is a really great tool for that to see what what's going on. Again, it will take time. I will say also do this, analyze other tracks, okay? Reference a lot. So play tracks through this analyzer and see what's going on, okay? So that you will see what what kick and bass is doing in the low end, and try to replicate that. And that's it, man. You'll be unstoppable. It's gonna take a little time, okay? It took me because I made this mistake for the longest time, right? Without even knowing it. Like sometimes I got lucky, but sometimes I could, I wasn't really understand like why. Like it sounds bassy and all, but this guy's saying it's not good, right? And I thought like, well, like how can this be? How can this be? And then it's just that's what it is, man. It's just too much of low end in the wrong area. That's what it is. You cannot have too much of the low end in like 20 to 30 hertz. Like it needs to be absent, or that is my understanding so far. I think I always need to boost high mid highs from the vocalist I'm working with. But like I said, that's just generally speaking. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm 100% correct. Generally speaking. Yeah, keep that in mind, man. Keep practicing, and number one advice I can give you is get this tool, Prism. Like I said, it's absolutely free, and analyze your favorite tracks through it. Just play your tracks and see what this analyzer shows you, man. And this way you will understand the physics like no other, man. Like no other. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, perfect. There you go. And like I said, the beauty is that you can set one on your kick, you can set it on your bass, and then you can just root it and you can see kick and bass like playing together. You can set them as different colors too, so that you will really see, that contrast. So anyways, great track. Send me some more music, man. I would love to hear some more music from you, man. And I appreciate that sub as well. Thanks a lot, brother. Thanks a lot. So, what's going on in our free queue? Okay, the next stop is Zenatoria, man. Yeah, oh my god. Yo, so fellas, this is gonna be insane. I gotta tell you, man. This guy, he as far as I know, it's pretty hard stuff. So let's give it. You improved, eh? Okay, let's hear the improvement. Cue music.
When man's heart is full of desire, it burns up, dies, and a dark shadow falls over his soul. From the ashes of the once great man has risen a curse, a wrong that must be righted. We look to the skies for a vindicator, someone to strike fear into the bled hearts of the same man who created him.
Crazy, right? So yeah, like I said, it's you can push. You know what? Actually, what genre is this? Zeno, do you know? Cuz I'm like what do you even call this type of music? And I understand it needs to be loud. That's why we Dooley and we registered some insane RMS values. Dubstep? Okay. Sounded like okay, if there's a dubstep, then this must be like hardcore version of it, because like yeah, I would say this is like dubstep to the fullest, yo, dubstep to the fullest. No, this is ain't no EDM, man. Ain't no EDM. EDM, they their goal is not to make you shit yourself, man. Their goal is to make you dance, man. This track is trying to kill you, man. This track tries to kill me. But crazy values. Yeah, I thought at some point someone tried to scratch my eardrum with a dull rusty metal, man. But yeah, it's puzzling. How can you take your music to such insane levels? Always puzzled me, Yeah, man. I'm sitting right now. I'm a little bit like I might be down for today. Yeah, it's nice to stretch right now. Yeah. Oh, wow. That was loud, man. That was loud. Yeah, I am in shock a little bit, I gotta say. Ooh. My speakers, they're I use Neumann. I would say they're pretty bright. That's why I like them. Yeah, man, gotta keep going, man. Gotta keep going. You're right. Anyways, man, Zeno, as always, crazy pleasure, man, and always puzzled, man. Always puzzled by the loudness, man. It's just insane how loud you take it, man. And music like that, of course, it finds their own customers. Okay, yo, we got Buzz Psy here, man. This is amazing stuff. Okay. So Buzz likes it. Let's see if I like it too, man. I love Buzz, by the way. Buzz is my homeboy. He's really good at psytrance. He's also a streamer. And how do I do a shout out? Hang on a second, Buzz Psy. I want to do a shout out. Like this. Guys, how do I do a shout out? Do you know? Let me look it up. Twitch. Anyways, cue music. Oh, commercial.
At FanDuel Casino, you get even more ways to play. Dive into new and exciting.
Commercial. Yeah, man, my right ear actually still rings a little bit, yo. Holy shit. Wow. I hope I'll be okay. Yeah, I have really sensitive ears, yo. When I hear really loud sounds like outside, it actually hurts me. I don't know, it's weird, man. I don't know if you guys are like that, but I'm like super sensitive to sounds. Anyways, ooh, let's go, cue music. Ooh, it's nice.
I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold. I saw right through the lies you thought you sold
Okay, okay. Very, very impressive, yo. Very impressive. Dude, if this is truly what you write, like you wrote this track, man, it's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. The low end, this is what I've been talking about, fellas, right? Like when the low end, so if you notice, like he's got some occasional, most of the energy is situated in this area right here. He's got some occasional spikes are here, but they're not critical at all because they're occasional, right? And this is the kind of low end you want. So like area here is, there's literally nothing going on in there, and that's what you want. When something hits, like when he's got like a bass going on here, it's in this area right here. This area is not occupied, and that's what creates such a clean sound. And you can boost it too, because there's not much going on in here too. So nice, very nice, very nice. I really enjoyed it. Really talented dude. Really just man, just really smooth and very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. You should be proud, man. You should be proud for making tracks like these. Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for submission. Like I said, man, really, really fire track. Like soul to the max, to the fullest, man. Replayability level is also very, very high. I could play it all the time. All right. Let's close this queue, though. Close it. And let's move on, man. Let's move on. The next one is Shadow. The Shadow. All right. All right. Okay, let's give it a listen. Let's give it a listen and see what this fella prepared for us. Cue music.
How do I learn to be strong? I can no longer spawn. When my body it clots, I'm preparing to fall. Blunt trauma to my head, it is hard to be calm. Foes intimidated by the mercenary who goes out beyond. Taking attacks in over succession. On my own 2 feet, I lay with my weapon. I'm holding it in a stance, they swing when I do not expect it. I parry blow for blow, even when it is getting so hectic. Knowing that my hope is clinging to insurrection. Showing no mercy, even during hard times and severe depression. No one can stop me, I am solid connected. Independence will be set free when I conquer suppression. I parry when my arm is facing fatigue. My view is paralyzed, I cannot walk on my feet. Brave courage and a hero that cannot deceive. I refuse to die like this, just right on my knees. I am the one who follows danger, I don't let it chase me. The battlefield is getting darker, I am passing the grief. I overcome obstacle even when I am crawling beneath. They don't have the energy I have to propel through defeat. I don't pray to God, my faith that comes from within. No Catholic or Christian could repair all my sin. I stay close to my wit, even when they don't think I could win. The dawn is looking so dim, I am hungry for grit. This is me against me, I don't need any friends. I'm breathing air still, I'll fight during stress. Crumbling apart, but this isn't the end. I will conquer my fear even when I think I am dead. Redemption is coming, it is all in my veins. Adrenaline gives me something that I cannot explain. I have to remain positive, not run with the hate. Can't dishonor the good foundation covered across from my name. Courage. I walked this path alone, for years I was scared. Frostbite in my throat was the hardest to bear. I depended on the peace that got me nowhere. The kid standing in the rain when nobody cared. The moment I had nothing to lose, I gained unlimited power. The race against time, it keeps going on to devour. The clock is ticking, I felt I was wasting my hours. Ashen One is perilous on his way to the tower. Never sleep. Bullet to bullet, my downfall is their greatest desire. I sit by the firekeeper, she hugs me during times I am tired. My stats increase, I'm as solid as diamond. Previously unkindled, now I'm a symbol of fighters. One to be reckoned with, on the way to the temple to guide her. Cloud of smoke suffocating by the Holy Land. How can war and destruction go so fast? Combustion, embers are rising to ashes. Dopamine signals, spirits call me to watch out for ghostly attacks. My ancestors give me strength to battle the terrible damage. Names of dead soldiers written and hidden right on the canvas. Resurrection. How do I learn to be strong? I can no longer spawn. When my body it clots, I'm preparing to fall. Blood trauma to my head, it is hard to be calm. Foes intimidated by the mercenary who goes out beyond. How do I learn to be strong? I can no longer spawn. When my body it clots, I'm preparing to fall. Blood trauma to my head, it is hard to be calm. Foes intimidated by the mercenary who goes out beyond. Overcome.
All right, all right. The instrumental was very, very impressive. Did you make that yourself, or did you someone helped you out with this? Because I feel like someone made this instrumental and you recorded your voice on top of it. Like I said, it's very, very solid instrumental piece, and the vocal also feeds. Yeah, producers made it. Gotcha. So tell your producers it's amazing job. He does great job. He also did a great job putting your vocal into the mix. It sounds like one piece, eh? So I think he might have used like same reverb. So anyways, it really ties up to the song, and it sounds like it's one piece. So it's really, really nice. I did enjoy it a lot. I thought it was a powerful track. I just I thought maybe you could try to work on your skills to be more tighter. Like the words like need to be more precise next time. Again, it's not critical at this point, but eventually as you move up, you would basically want to be the best. And so far, I gotta tell you, man, it sounds really good. Really, really good. Like, you're definitely on the right track here, man. Yeah, like, instrumental is great, vocal is great. It's just you need to progress, man. You need to progress and get better at the vocal. But so far, it's really, really good. Really good. So yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, instrumental is nice, really nice. And overall is really good track. You know, I'm surprised, man, for a track like this, like you released it in April, and so it's like, over a month now, you only got 20 views. That's really underrated, man. In my opinion, it should get a lot more views than this, man. A lot more views. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. So yeah, man, that is my advice to you. Work on tighten up your vocal, man, and I think you're on fire, man. You're on fire. I gotta say. No worries, man. No worries. I'm always here. If you want to send me more music, I would love to hear more music from you, especially like from you, because like I said, man, I like it. It speaks to me. This track spoke to me. So really nice, man. Really nice. Really enjoyed this piece too. Really enjoyed it. Am I following you already or not? Let's see. Oh, I am subscribed. Okay. So you've been here before then. Yeah. Okay. Dooley, man, you're up next. Dooley. Now, fellas, you're up for a treat right now, because Dooley is known for his skill. So let's see. The hell? SoundCloud. Let's go. Cue music.
Something so divine. I let go of my pride, all into the wild.
Please type the numbers you hear.
6,
0, 1,
7, 4, 5.
Anyways, yeah. So yeah, man. I recently started tuning to 432 as well. Uh, in Serum and others. Others don't allow you that, right? So I gotta say though, sometimes it sounds better, sometimes it doesn't sound better. So it's kind of weird, man. It's kind of very strange. Um. So yeah, man. With regards to this track though, is yeah. So low end is really nice. Um, I like how you. There were some. I like how you doing the pitch down. You know, like ooh, like one of those. Every now and then, I myself love doing that too. Actually, the atmosphere is just insane in the track. Is just it's really powerful with only a few things. So you manage to you know put limited things, but they're very loud and very prominent. So yeah, like the atmosphere is great, the vocal is just insane, and it sounds like a voice of God, it sounds like as if I just finished high school and I'm on vacation and I'm about to get laid on the beach somewhere, and I would hear this track, man. I would hear this track. That's what this sounds like, man. This track sounds like I'm about to lose my virginity, actually. Yeah. You know what I mean? Twice. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it just sounds really good. I couldn't, expect anything less of you, man. Like you always deliver. And you're consistently making good tracks. This is what it is, man. By the way, how is your new job, man? Yeah, you left that the one where you have to watch for old folks and change something. Is that it, or you still work there? Elderly, yeah. Are you still there, or you switched jobs? Yeah, I don't work at the. Yeah. I remember you told me you left, man. And you have a. Is it was it you who told me you got a vocalist now? You got a vocalist and then working on some game music or something like that, if I remember correctly. Um, yeah, if you find like good companies that need like game music, I'm all in, man. Let me know, cause I would be perfect for that. I've been told that my music sounds like bunch of games, so Mortal Kombat and Doom and all that stuff. So, anyways, yeah, great track as always, man. I think you should get it released, man. Get it released if you haven't already. Because I mean, clearly it's a really, really good track. But yeah, man, everything is spot on. Like the vocal is just it sounds like you made the track around the vocal almost, you know what I mean? As if at first it was a vocal and then you just made a whole track for that vocal, you know? So yeah, it sits really nicely and everything, and everything's got its own place, and yeah, and that's what it sounds like, man, because it's just like the main focal point of the song, and Yeah, all the little tricks. You did some like bass, like tricky bass notes in there earlier. I've heard like the bass was, kind of all over the place and yet felt really controlled. I felt there was a little bit of dissonance going on, and like I said, maybe it's due to the fact that you said you're tuning now from 440 to 432. So there was a little bit of dissonance going on, but it was like, how do I say this? It wasn't to the point where I could say, oh, like that's wrong. You know what I mean? Like I could feel something is off, but it's kind of like in a pleasant way, you know what I mean? Or not in a way that is very apparent to me. So whatever you did, like it works. Keep doing that, It okay, here's the best way to describe it. This track felt really, really analog. And I know it's I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just it felt like it was made on like real hardware synthesizers, you know what I mean? And maybe it's because, like I said, because of the tuning or whatever you did. So yeah, exactly, man, exactly, the dissonance, right? Yeah. So that's what creates this like feeling of tension, and it's almost like I want to like like I'm I don't know, how do I say this? I don't want to say it like that, but like as if you're like, as if you're like about to have an orgasm, but you can't quite reach it or quite get it. You know what I mean? And you're like, shit. Anyways, man. Anyways, so yeah. Well, no, I do, man. I do. I get it. There's a little trick in Serum. I mean, you can go to global. I believe it's global. And then there's like this settings where you can tweak like cutoffs and pan by like a few percent here and there. So it's like not always like even, so sometimes it's a little unpredictable, and that's what creates that analog feeling as well. So in Serum, I do that sometimes. I create a little bit of like mistake on purpose, you could say, So, but anyways, great track. So up next, we've got Jug J, Revenge. All right, so let's hear this one. Oh, I can already tell it's gonna be a cool video. All right. So J, man, Jug J, we're about to play your track, homeboy. If you're here, yeah, man, me too, man. Serum. All right. Cue music.
Who the fuck said that they made me? I done got in my bag, I'm counting up, I'm going crazy. Get the fuck on my dick, I hear you hating, it's not facing me. What the fuck you think I'm going hard, cause this shit play for keys. Yo, bitch, see I'm going further, she wanna be on my team. Smoking this stuff until I come now, I can't feel a thing. Want this shit, gotta pay a cousin, I gave everything. How the fuck did I get like this? How the fuck them niggas turn they back, that shit don't make no sense. How the fuck I switch
Yeah, man, I thought that the video was cool. I like the loot that's been used. And I thought there was some thought, like, put into it, man. It was nice, man. Although short, like only 2 minutes. But yeah, like some T-Pain effect here and there, some cash money, of course, bidding on a rock with his bare fists and all. Like all of that stuff adds up, man, especially at this day and age. So yeah, man, that was enough to get my attention and to keep me, staring at the screen. And yeah, man, that's all I need, man. That's all I need. This shit will sell. This stuff will sell like cupcakes on a Sunday afternoon, man. So good for him, man. Good for him. Great video. So yeah, let's jump into the next one. Aiden. Yo, Aiden is next, man. Our homeboy Aiden, that visited us from YouTube, is up next. Ooh, I'm gonna download it. So yeah, Aiden, if you're here, man, we're about to play your track. Aiden, cue music. Yeah, very, very nice melodical piano piece. I feel like it was recorded on, like a Grand Royale. And I don't know if it's his piece or he played someone else's piece. Regardless, man, regardless, uh, he's got skill. You did, eh? Um, wow, wow, that's actually impressive. So Aiden actually created this piece according to him. So that's even more impressive. And yeah, man, actually I wish I could play like that, to be honest, man. It's my dream to be able to play piano like that. I used to play accordion back in the day. I was taught how to play accordion, but that was a very long time ago, and I'm mostly focused on technical aspects and things like that. So I don't really, I have my how do I say this? My Arturia. I can play on things. It's not an issue, but and I have my MIDI generators and all of that. But to actually be playing, piano yourself, yeah, really beautiful. I agree. Thanks so much, Aiden, or should I say Hayden, huh? Because Hayden was also a very talented piano player and a composer. So Aiden, man, it was beautiful. Thank you so much for submitting. I have no words for you because it's just simply beautiful, and simply to be enjoyed and not to be criticized in any way. And how can you criticize a piece like that? You can't, right? It's beautiful as it is, and music like that should live forever, man. Music like that should live forever. Very, very nice piece. Really enjoyed it. So, anyways, we got 2 tracks left, fellas, and we're gonna wrap off after this. So next one is Jack Daniels, Billy Tagua. Cue music.
Okay, time to grab my guitar. In 1, 2, 3, go. After work, it's night time. Outside 7-Eleven, cheap lights in her eyes. Cans of Jack Daniels, chips on the side. Laughing with my friends, but I'm dead inside. Damn it, I'll miss you. Laughing at stuff that's still for you. Check it again, I'm near you. Yeah, I'm getting over you. I remember the mall, how you lit up the place. Met your family, felt like I had no place. Then life moved fast, we fell out of line. Now I'm playing memories on rewind. I replay every life, every touch, every word. Wish I could go back, but I know it's absurd. These nights feel empty, this buzz doesn't heal. All that's left of us, the way that I feel. Damn it, I miss you. Laughing at yourself, but still for you. Jack it again, no need you. Yeah, I'm getting over you. Damn it, I miss you. Laughing at yourself, but still for you. Jack it again, no need you. Yeah, I'm getting over you. Does anybody here want a drink?
So yeah. Good track. I like the idea. I like the sort of the ethnicity of it too, right? But yeah, the back vocal at times when I was playing, sometimes it's a bit too loud, or I think it's just they're in the same sort of bandwidth or in the same frequency band. Thank you, Dooley, thank you. Stay strong. Go make some music, man. I'll catch you later. I'll catch you in the next stream. By the way, next Saturday, same time, okay? So anyways, so what I was gonna suggest is that maybe if you pan the back vocal, like maybe to the sides, and keep your main vocal in center, that could also work. Or vice versa. You could maybe keep your you know what I mean, so they don't clash together. But that's about it, man. That's the only thing. That's the only negative thing I've heard. Other than that, man, for what it is, it's a piece of live recorded music. It's just fine, man. No problem at all. No problem at all. So let's yeah, man, let's hear this track then.